And welcome back here to the 2026 Raymond Justice Classic. Want to thank our sponsors, El Torito Authentic Mexican Restaurant, TRW Vendor Market, Appalachian Chiropractic, Ammo Alley and Firearms, City Auto Care, Ryan Attorneys at Law, Quality Metal Roofing, D&D Auto Mart, Starters Bar and Restaurant, Giovanni's of Inez, Kermit and South Williamson, United Motorsports with locations in Logan, Belfry, Danville, Pikeville, Kentucky, L&M Mart, Pumps Tires, A.O. Onks, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Walters Ford, Double Quick, Faith Diagnostics, United Medical Group, Three Guys Pizza and Brewery, Williamson Pharmacy, Markham and Memorial and Associates, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, Willie Crace, vote Republican, Willie Crace for the House of Representatives of the 95th District. Willie Crace, proud supporter of all Floyd County athletes. Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. You're listening to the Williamson Health and Wellness pregame show. Coach May, Tommy Coppage, Kevin Jones here with you, bring you all the action. Take a look at these two teams. Next up, we got Phelps and Betsy Layne. We'll look at Betsy Layne first. Betsy Layne coming into today with a record of 6 wins, 12 losses. 6 wins, 12 losses. I had to get my buddy Tommy Coppage to reach me. My glasses. Can't see his paper. 5-8 in the region, 2-3 in district play. 12th in the 15th region, coming off 2 straight losses. One of those losses being to Phelps just back on February the 3rd. So about 7 days. What is today, the 8th? 7th?
7th.
So that was just 4 days ago. They had a 77-69 loss to Phelps. Lost to Phelps back in the opening game of the season back on December the 2nd of 2025 by a score of 72-71. Last loss was a loss to Shelby Valley, 83-46. But now Betsy Layne's added some pieces, and, you know, I've watched a bunch of games of theirs. They've been close a bunch of times, Tommy Coppage. They've been in every game they've played, it seems like. They're led. They got 3 guys averaging in double figures, led by Braden Hall, averaging 15.5 points a game. Ethan Lentz, 10.8 points, and I think Ethan averages about 11 boards a game as well.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that Lance versus Weddington matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Lance averages right at 11 points, 11 rebounds a game. The freshman point guard, Chandler Coleman, averaging 11 points a game. And then Jax Johnson, young man that was at Floyd Central at the beginning of the year, transferred over to Betsy Layne. And he's only played in 1 game, I think, for the Bobcats. In that game, he did score 10 points. You know, Jax is a really talented young man, skilled young man. Take a look at Braden Hall. Braden Hall, the junior, has hit 46 of 107 three-pointers on the season. That for a 43% clip, shoots the cover off the ball.
That's an excellent percentage, three-point shooting.
Yeah, especially when you're shooting 107. He's averaging he's making 3 a game. He took 107. What was the record? Let's see.
6-11, I believe.
6-12. So they played 18 games. So he's averaging probably 9 a game. Something around there. About 8 a game. Shooting about 8 a game and making 3 of them near that. So he's real close to 40, right at on 43% on the number. So he's making almost 3 a game. And once again, Ethan Lentz averages 11 rebounds. Eli Gerald averages 5. The Phelps Hornets coming in here, won 3 straight.
Been on a tear lately.
Yeah, they beat Pike Central Big District, win 68-55. Got a win over Betsy, Layne on February the 3rd, 77-69. Then come in here, big district win over Belfry on Tuesday night by a score of or on Thursday night, by a score of 70-59 in a game that seen Tyler Weddington go for 51 and 18. 51 points, 18 rebounds. Wow.
Yeah, big-time performance. We was over there at Phelps covering that game, and a lot of people said that was the single best performance they'd seen in person.
He's unbelievable. He's absolutely a heck of a high school basketball player.
Absolutely.
Phelps comes in 9-11 overall, 7-7 within the region, 2-1 in district play, ranked 10th according to the RPI in the 15th region. Once again, they're led by Tyler Weddington. Tyler scores 28.6 a night, pulls down 15.1 rebounds per night. Ethan Fields averages about 14.5 points a game. Reese Norman's average a steady climb throughout the season. He's up to about 9.5, 10 points a game. Then you look down here, Tyler Weddington shoots 60% from the floor.
That's amazing.
59.3. I mean, that is crazy. And then shoots it, and he's took 89 threes on the season. So he shoots 4 to 5 threes a game, and is shooting 43.8% from behind the three-point line. That is absolutely phenomenal for a big guy.
You take that any day of the week, right?
Yeah, that's your shooting guards numbers, if you ask me.
I was wondering what his percentages were. I knew he'd been shooting a high percentage lately, but I didn't know what it was overall, and that's pretty good shooting for the big fella.
Well, like I said, the young man does it all, man. He's just so skilled and so big and strong and real active. And as long as Phelps can keep him in the game and keep him out of foul trouble, I think they have a chance against most opponents.
Yeah.
They're not real deep, and they have nobody else that even comes close to him or can do what he does, right? So, but we're about 4 minutes from opening tip. We'll be right back with your starters, Bar and Grill starting lineups right here on the D&D Sports Network. And welcome back here to the Raymond Justice Classic 2026 edition. As we're set for the starters, Bar and Grill starting lineups. First, it'll be the Betsy and Layne Bobcats of 58th District. Number 1, Chandler Coleman. Number 5, Caden Hall. Number 34, Eli Gerald. Number 21, Ethan Lance. And number 23, Braden Hall. Ricky Havern says, "Go Hornets." Number 24, Reese Norman. Number 30, Tyler Weddington. Number 5, Andrew Keynes. Number 11, Ethan Fields. And number 1, Braden Wilson.
I'd say, Coach, if Coach Matt Layne keeps up the winning streak, he might be eligible, or he might be a candidate for this Coach of the Year in the 15th region.
Buddy, he's done absolutely done a heck of a job at Phelps, and so much energy and passion for Phelps. And the kids seem to really play hard for him. So here's Weddington and Gerald jump it up, and Phelps controls. Betsy Layne looks like we're going to start out in a 2-3 zone. Probably try to pack that zone in, keep Weddington out of that painted area a little bit. Norman over to Wilson. Wilson tries to get it to Weddington. Weddington runs it down, back out top to Wilson. They get it to Fields. Fields gets into the lane, kicks it out to Norman, back to Fields. Over to Wilson. Back to Fields. They get it to Norman in the middle. Dumps it down to Weddington. Weddington, baby hook, got it.
So hard to stop. He's so strong.
Man, when he gets it down on that low block, it finishes at such a high clip. Coleman back to Hall. Over to Gerald. Braden Hall with it. This young man can shoot the lights out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. If he gets rolling, then
fun
it's
to
going to
watch.
be a good thing for Betsy Layne here.
Hall, Caden Hall, can't get it go. Rebound, Braden Hall. Over to Coleman. Coleman back to Hall. Hall gets into the lane, back to Coleman for 3, off the mark. Rebound. Saved inbounds into Weddington's hands, ahead of the pack to Wilson. Braden Wilson goes up strong, can't get the lay in to go. Rebound, Gerald. Here come the Bobcats. Betsy Layne. Gerald back to Braden Hall. Hall, pull up, 15-footer, got it.
Nice looking shot there by Hall.
Braden Hall getting to the spot, rising up, hitting the jumper, good looking 15-footer. Here's Norman. Norman throws it up for Weddington, good. Guys, this first quarter of action being brought to you by El Torito, authentic Mexican restaurant. There's Caden Hall with it out top. They give it to Lance. Lance somehow got it to go. Looks like he might have been fouled there as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it looked like a pass or what he was trying to do there, but it went in the basket.
That's all that matters, right?
Yep.
Ethan Fields with the jumper, good. Leah Cook says, let's go Bobcats.
Both teams coming out on fire here early on.
Bud Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio. Barbara Belcher Taylor says, let's go Andrew Keynes and the Hornets. Here's Norman for 3, got it. Reese Norman with a 3, guys, pizza through 3-point bucket. Here's Caden Hall with it. Gets it to Gerald. Skip pass over to Braden Hall. Back to Coleman. To Gerald. Over to Caden Hall. The Bobcats work it around the key. Down low to Lance. Lance lays it up and in. Good offensive set there for the Bobcats. Weddington to Wilson. Up ahead to Fields. Fields. Quickly to Canes. Canes for three. Counted. Andrew Canes with a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point bucket.
Well, the Hornets are on fire.
They're hot. Tommy Coppage, they are hot. Got 4 guys already scored for the Hornets. Gerald guarded by Weddington. He gets it back out top to Caden Hall. Over to Lance. Lance spins, fires, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on, I think it was on Ethan Fields.
Well, we apologize for the delay in the scoreboard there. Should be lined out now.
Lance. Guys, what you don't understand about that score is we're putting it on a phone. It's got to have time to go from the phone to the computer. Lance gets them both.
Lance has really improved his game this season, I've
He
noticed.
has. They get it to Wilson for 3. Got it. Braden Wilson with a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point bucket. And I'm like, Phelps is absolutely shooting the lights out of it early on here.
They are. I'm not sure they've missed.
Coleman with a nice move. Strong to the rim. Can't get the finish. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Chandler Coleman. He's one of my favorite young players in the region. Coleman, I think he does a good job. Plays with good pace. Does a good job running the offense. Staying under control.
Crafty little ball handler.
He is. Coleman gets the first. He'll have one more. John Sikorin checks in, replacing Braden Wilson. And Coleman gets them both. Stolen away by Hall. Braden Hall looking to drive, and they're going to say step.
Well, Betsy Layne was able to come up with a turnover on that press. And
yeah, as good as Phelps has played here, Betsy Layne only trailing by 5, playing well themselves.
yeah.
Norman out top to Canes. Over to Scorn. Back out top to Fields. Fields reset the offense. Fields off the Canes screen. Back to Canes. Canes back out top to Fields. Fields drives, pulls up, 12-footer on the way, got it. And when he's making that, he's almost unguardable. He gets so high on his jumper, and then he falls back a little bit, too. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough to get up that high. He's very quick, too.
Yeah, real quick. Jumps quick. Here comes Fields. Fields back to Weddington for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Fields. Good.
Weddington is human, after all.
He does miss, just not very often. Coleman over to Lance. Lance gets it back in the hands of Coleman. Coleman. He'll get it into Caden Hall for 3. Hall no good. Rebound. Ran down by Weddington. Stolen away by Coleman. Coleman with doing a good job defensively there. They'll say last touch by Ethan Lance back to Phelps.
I thought Weddington may have took some contact on that, but no call. He's so big and strong, though, that
he is.
It's really hard for him to get a foul.
So skilled to be a big guy, and
yes, he is.
Canes to Coleman. Coleman out to Braden Hall for 3. No good. Rebound. Braden Hall runs in, gets his own long shot, long rebound. Hall can't get the floater. Out of bounds. Last touch Hornets. Ball stay with Betsy Layne.
So Betsy Layne having some success with his press here early on. Created a couple turnovers.
Brenda Smith and Chrissy Morales says go Hornets. Coleman with it. Nearly stolen away. Going to be last touch by Andrew Keynes.
Hit that like and share button, folks. Let's get these numbers up.
They get it to Lance. Out top to Coleman. Hall gets it down low to Gerald. Gerald gets into Weddington. Nice move by Eli Gerald. Done a good job creating just enough space to be able to get it off. Scoring ahead to Wolford. Back to Scoring. Scoring. Nice ball fake. Back out to Wolford for three. Count it. Ethan Wolford with a three guys pizza and brew 3-point bucket. Gerald goes up. No good. Rebound Weddington. Fields lays it up, no good. Weddington taps it, can't get it to go. Rebound brought out by Coleman. Coleman the other way. And they'll say he's fouled by Scoring. Let's send Chandler Coleman to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on the Hornets. Number 15, Johnson Corn, his first.
Yes, they seem to be letting them play a little bit here. Not a whole lot of fouls called yet.
William Jr. Newsom says go Bobcats. Coleman's free throw up and good. He'll have one more.
Playing at a pretty fast pace here, Coach.
Frantic.
Which team does that favor, you think?
I think it favors probably Phelps a little bit. I'm telling you, Fields and Keynes are really athletic. Norman's pretty athletic. Maybe, I don't know. Both teams got some pretty good athletes.
It's like Phelps going to hold for one here.
Yeah, Betsy Layne setting this 2-3 zone, and it's worked pretty well so far. Weddington only with 4 points in the quarter. And, you know, but at the same time, Phelps has hit 4 3-pointers.
Yeah, I think he scored the first 4 of the game for him.
Something like that. But they're, you know, the return is you're going to give up some shots.
Yeah.
And you just got to hope they're not hitting them, right?
Right.
And Betsy Layne don't get a shot off. Braden Hall banked it in. It's no good. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it's Phelps 22, Betsy Layne 13. You're watching High School Hoops on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast. It's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
And welcome back here as it's Phelps 22, Betsy Layne 13. 2026 Raymond Justice Classic. Second quarter of action being brought to you by Appalachian Chiropractic. Here's Lance with it out top. Over to Coleman. Coleman back to Lance. Lance and Coleman. Pass around. They get it down low to Gerald. Gerald goes up strong. Can't get it to go. Rebound Lance. Blocked by Weddington. Weddington tips it ahead to Keynes. Keynes strong to the rim. Lays it up and good.
Big-time block there by Weddington.
And what a presence of mind to grab the ball and find Canes ahead.
Yeah.
Coleman getting downhill, kicks it up to Gerald. Gerald for three, no good. Rebound by Lance. And going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Phelps. Ball stay with the Bobcats. Brandon Martin says go Bobcats. William Jr. Newsom. Here's Coleman with it out top. Over to Hall. Back out top to Lance. Braden Hall. Guarded by Weddington. Over to Gerald. Gerald looking to drive, and good strong take and finish by Eli Gerald.
Nice strong move there.
Seen that Weddington wasn't in there. Good job attacking the rim. Norman going to pull up. No good. Rebound. Coleman. Chandler Coleman. Bring it up for the Bobcats. Coleman drives. Good D by Fields. Rebound Weddington. Weddington brings it up ahead to Norman. Norman out top to Canes. Canes down low to the big fella. Weddington with the hoop in the horn. And one for Tyler Weddington.
Well, he's double teamed that time, maybe triple teamed.
J.D. Casey says go Phelps. He uses that big body and gets you to where he wants you to be before he so patient. Such good footwork down there.
Very nice soft touch, too. Around
Yeah,
the rim.
Absolutely. He really is. I mean, just such good patience and does a good job feeling the defender, knowing what way to turn. High IQ basketball player. Nice recovery there by Braden Wilson to prevent the Betsy Layne layup.
I think I saw somebody in the comments asking earlier if he'd signed with any colleges yet, and I'm not real sure on that.
No, he
I don't
hasn't.
believe so.
No, he's not. He's just a junior, though. He's got another year.
But I'd say a lot of colleges are going to be taking a look at him here.
Caden Hall going to the line to shoot two. First free throw up and good. He'll have one more. Hall second. Got it. Caden Hall. Here's Fields with it. Fields over to Wilson. Wilson to Canes. Back around out top to Fields. Fields will reset the offense. Gets it to Wilson. Down low to Fields. Fields goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound Weddington. Weddington puts it back up, no good. Rebound Coleman.
Rare miss around the rim there.
They got too far under, I think.
Tough angle.
Caden Hall spins back into the middle, out to Lance for three. Lance don't shoot a lot of threes. Here's Fields with it. Fields spins back to Canes. Canes thought about the three over to Weddington. Weddington will back it out. Gets it over to Norman. Three on the way. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Caden Hall. Hall attacking the rim. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Be out of bounds. Last touch by Ethan Lance.
Phelps holding on to a 10-point lead here, almost midway through the second quarter.
Wilson over to Fields. Fields. He'll pull it back out, set the Phelps offense up. And Betsy Layne done a pretty good job of keeping Phelps from running in transition. Wilson for three, no good. And the threes that were falling the first quarter aren't the second, you know. So the zone's working in that regard.
It slowed them down a little bit.
It has.
It slowed their scoring down as well, like you said there.
Well, they're trying to pack it in and going to make him beat them from the three-point line. And I don't blame him. That's the way you if you try to guard Tyler Weddington one-on-one, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what team it is or who they're playing against. really, really good down low. Here's Eli Gerald. Gerald can't get it to go. He'll have 2 free throws. And Eli Gerald, just a sophomore, I think.
Is he their quarterback for the football team? I believe.
I think so.
Maybe.
Leanne Keatley says money at the charity line. Caden, good job, buddy. Did he make that first one?
Yeah.
You go 1 for 2. Weddington grabs the board. Wilson over to Canes. Canes steps through. Nice move. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Fields out to Norman to Weddington. Weddington steps through, goes up, and they're going to call offensive foul on him.
Player control fouls on Phelps, number 30, Tyler Weddington. That's his first. Team's third.
Tyler's first, team third.
Yeah, somebody that big hits you, I think they'll probably call a charge regardless if they had their feet set or not, right?
Yeah, he's low for sure. Oh, nice pass by Coleman down low to Braden Hall. Hall can't get it to go. Brandon Martin says Gerald is a freshman. I thought he was. He's a good player. Eli Gerald for the Betsy Layne Bobcats. I like the way he's tough, hard-nosed kid. Wilson back out top to Norman, over the Fields. Back to Norman. Norman tries to get it down to Weddington. Weddington catches, try to seize it, hits the bottom of the net. Couldn't do it again, the 100 tries. Here comes Braden Hall. Braden Hall weighs it up, got it. Nice take.
Finish, yes.
Fields has it stolen away. Here comes Caden Hall with a way in. And Betsy Layne with about a 5-0 run here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep this one right here. We want to thank El Torito, TRW Vendor Market, Appalachian Chiropractic, Ammo Alley, City Auto Care, Ryan & Ryan Attorneys at Law, Quality Metal Roofing, D&D Auto Mart, Starters Bar and Restaurant, Giovanni's Vinez, Kermit and South Williamson, United Motorsports, L&M Mart, Punk's Tires, A.O. Onks, and Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Walters, Double Quick, Faith Diagnostics, United Medical Group, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Markham and Ramore Associates, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, Willie Crace, vote Willie Crace, Republican for State Representative, 95th District. Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Here's Fields with it. Fields drives, tries to get it out to Norman. Good hands there by Braden Hall. Hall bring it up for the Bobcats. They're trailing by 5. 27-22, 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Gerald has it. Out to Coleman. Coleman thought about the 3, over to Lance, to Hall. Back to Lance. He gives it to Coleman. Coleman off the Hall screen to Lance in the corner. Back out top to Caden Hall. Caden Hall drives. Hands it off to Gerald. Gerald, beautiful find to Ethan Lance.
Absolutely. Beautiful pass there.
Junior Newsom says future looks good for the Bobcats. It sure does.
Yeah, they got a lot of young pieces.
And like I said, they got Jax Johnson from Floyd Central, who is a really good player. Only played in 1 game here thus far for the Bobcats, but Fields gets the offensive board, goes strong to the rim. He'll be fouled as Betsy Layne, who was trailing by 10 just a moment ago. Tommy cut it all the way back to 3 points now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job forcing turnovers here. Got a couple off the press, and they've slowed Weddington down with that zone.
Fields misses the first. He'll have one more as Ethan Wolford checking back in, replacing Maurice Norman. Second free throw up and short. Rebound Gerald. Here come the Bobcats. Coleman ahead to Braden Hall. Back to Caden Hall. Minute 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Coleman for three, no good. Rebound Wilson, Braden Wilson. Over to Fields. Fields back to Wilson. They swing around the horn to Canes.
Wilson's a transfer from Eastridge, correct?
They get it out in the corner to Canes. Canes for three, no good. Rebound Fields. Back out top to Wilson. Wilson for three, no good. Rebound Weddington. Weddington back up strong, got it.
Coleman. What he does so well, Coach, is being on the offensive glass.
I mean, I've got him for 9 points and 8 rebounds this half. Here's Coleman. Coleman drives right at Weddington. Good take by the young freshman. Chandler Coleman with a really nice finish there high off the glass. Fields over to Wilson. Phelps going to hold for one here. Back out to Fields. Fields. No hurry here. To Canes, back to Fields, down low to Weddington. Weddington spins, no good. Rebound by Braden Hall. Braden Hall lets it go from half court, good if it goes. At the end of the first half, it's Phelps, 29. Betsy Layne, 26. You're watching high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network. And welcome back here to the City Auto Care halftime show, where it's right now it's Phelps leading Betsy Layne 29-26. I want to thank El Torito, TRW Vendor Market, Appalachian Chiropractic, Ammo Alley, City Auto Care, Ryan Attorneys at Law, Quality Metal Roofing, D&D Auto Mart, Starters Bar and Restaurant, Giovanni's of Inez, Kermit and South Williamson, United Motorsports, L&M Mart, Punks Tires, A.O. Aunts, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Waters Ford, Double Quick, Faith Diagnostics, United Medical Group, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Markham and Memorial Associates, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, Willie Crace, Republican State Representative out of the 95th District, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, and Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Take a look at some stats here real quick, Tommy Coppage. For Betsy Layne, you had Chandler Coleman with 5 in the first half. Caden Hall with 4. Ethan Lentz with 8 points in the first half. Good half for him.
Yeah, several rebounds go along with it for Lance, too.
Rebounded the ball really well. Braden Hall with 4. Eli Gerald with 5. So good rounded scoring for the Betsy Layne Bobcats as they're getting contributions from a lot of guys.
Yeah, good balanced attack there.
For Phelps, you have Braden Wilson with 3, Andrew Caines with 5, Ethan Fields 6, Reese Norman 3, Ethan Wolford 3, and Tyler Weddington with 9 first half points, 8 rebounds, what I had him for. I don't keep all the rebounds, but when I see a guy's a big rebounder, I try to keep him. I had Ethan Lentz with 7 rebounds in that first half. I don't know if they're right or not. You know, I miss them, but I try to, you know what I mean? When they're averaging more than 11 or 12 rebounds a game, I try to keep up with them.
Yeah, I think Betsy Layne actually held Phelps to under 10 points that quarter. So they did a really good job defensively.
They only scored 7 points. Betsy Layne outscored them 13-7 in that second quarter. So
very good defense in the second quarter for Betsy Layne. Great game plan.
Like I said, Phelps come out, man. They were red hot. They hit 4 threes, I think, in the half, and all 4 of those came in the first quarter, probably in the opening couple minutes.
Yeah, most of them came in transition as well. You know.
Yeah, well, we're about 20 seconds away from the third quarter tip-off here. Your third quarter being brought to you by Ammo Alley and Firearms. Any of your needs ammunition or hunting needs, visit Ammo Alley. On the floor for Phelps, it's going to be Norman, Fields, Caines, Weddington, and Wilson. Betsy Layne, it's going to be Caden Hall, Braden Hall, Eli Gerald, Chandler Coleman, and Ethan Lentz. Possession will be the Hornets. And here we go. They inbound it to Fields. Over to Wilson. Back to Fields. Fields to Wilson. Wilson gets Caines back out to Wilson. Betsy Layne threw a little wrinkle in at that time as they jumped on Wilson when he brought it across half court as they rushed him, try to get a ball trap, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. Wilson thought about the 3, gets it down low to Weddington, over to Norman. Norman goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound Weddington, he lays it up, no good. Rebound Caines. Caines goes up strong, got it. The hoop and the horn for Andrew Caines with the M1 attempt.
Phelps doing a great job on the offensive glass here. Start this third quarter.
Absolutely. Rebound for Weddington. He missed it. Caines got it. Offensive board with the attempt at an old-fashioned 3 guys pizza and brew 3-point play. Can't go good box out by Ethan Lance.
Absolutely. That's how you move somebody right there.
No doubt. Here's Coleman with it. Out top. Lance around it. Caden Hall. Barb Kinzer says, watching from Fairmont, West Virginia. Go Hornets, cheering on Andrew Canes and the Hornet team. Who hit that? Braden Hall with 3?
Yep.
Braden Hall with the 3 guys Pizza and Brew 3-point basket. Weddington lays it up, got it. Coleman. Over to Hall. Trying to get it down low to Gerald. Nearly sewn away. Gerald ends up with it. Gerald short floater, no good. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Coleman. Back up and good. Smallest guy on the floor.
Somehow came out of there with it.
He sure did. Now he nearly gets steal. Good hustle here by Coleman. Garden Field. They get it to Weddington in the corner. Weddington backs it down, kicks it out to Norman. Norman back out top to Wilson. They get it to Weddington in the paint. Spins, fires, no good. They'll say he's fouled.
Two-point ball game here, Coach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's, like I said, Phelps led 22-13 at the end of one. 29-26 at the half. Betsy Layne got this thing trimmed to 2. Weddington going to the line to shoot 2. I think Betsy Layne wanted the foul called on the floor.
Weddington, absolute great free throw shooter.
He sure is. And did you jinx? You about jinxed him. You tried, didn't you?
Tried to.
Hall for 3. Count it. Braden Hall with the 3 guys Pizza and Brew 3-point bucket. Fields going to be called for steps. And Phelps has already beat Betsy Layne twice this year, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It is. By the 3rd time, you know what they're going to do.
And they beat him once by, I think, once by 7 or 6 or 7 maybe. So here's Caden Hall with it out to Coleman. They get it to Gerald in the middle. Gerald, short jumper, no good. Rebound, Weddington. Canes up to Norman. Back to Canes. Norman, Canes. They work it around out top. They give it back to Fields. How you doing, Delcom? Here's Norman for 3. No good. Rebound, Weddington. Turns, fires, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Gerald. Out to Caden Hall. Hall brings it up for the Bobcats. Injury Prater Blankenship says, let's go Hornets. Here's Hall for 3. No good. Rebound, Weddington. Weddington, coast to coast, lays it up. No good, but he's fouled.
Showing off his ball handling skills there, too.
Lord Charles says Tyler Weddington doesn't get the calls everybody else gets. Said they beat him to death.
That's true. Yep, I agree with that.
Well, he's a big, strong kid, and he shows very, very little emotion no matter what. And sometimes I think that, you know what I mean? He never says anything, never changes his demeanor stays the same about the whole time, no matter what's going on, doesn't it?
Very quiet demeanor.
Every now and then you'll see him get a little frustrated or a little bit pumped up, but not often. Fields with it. Over to Canes. Canes drives, Pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound, Weddington. Weddington misses the one-handed putback, and he'll be called for the foul.
Lance took a hard shot there to the floor.
Fouls on the Hornets, number 30, Tyler Weddington. That's his second personal foul. Team's first in the third quarter.
And we got something going on over there.
Well, the ref blew the whistle over there. I don't know if there was a warning, bench warning or what, but
I don't know.
something happened near the Betsy Layne bench.
I think they threw a fan out, to be honest. I think they threw a fan out. That's what happened.
Yeah, I must have missed it.
Somebody said he's going to play ball. I didn't see what happened, but that's what it was. They ejected a fan. Here's Coleman. Out to Gerald. Eli Gerald creates some space. They're going to say no shot. They'll say he's fouled on the floor. Phelps holding on with a 3-point lead, 37-34. Tammy Moore Ratliff says Aunt Tammy watching from Georgetown, Kentucky, watching the Big E. Lance, go Bobcats. They get it into Coleman. Down to Caden Hall. Caden Hall going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot too.
It's like Fields may have went in for the block there and they got a piece of the arm.
Ethan Lance is a rebounding machine too, isn't he? Does a good
is.
job, and he boxes out well.
Big, strong kid. Him and Eli Gerald both are solid as a rock.
Coleman's free throw up and good. I'm sorry, Caden Hall. He'll have one more. Hall second, got it. Norman back to Weddington to Canes. Canes with Gerald Gardner. To Fields. Fields gets to the middle, jumper up, got it. Tough shot.
Yeah, the elbow jumper there currently fading away.
He looks like to me fades away on everything, which I don't recommend doing, but he does it pretty well, actually. And if you can do it, it makes it impossible to block.
Yeah.
Gerald trying to get it down low to Lance. Kicked out of bounds. The ball stay with the Bobcats. Chapmanville 66, Bridgeport 43. Final from that one.
Was that part of the Hatfield and McCoy?
No, that was at Chapmanville. Coleman goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Weddington. Weddington, they get it Sockern in the middle, or in the corner. Sockern for three. Got it. John Socorn.
It's his first bucket of the game, I believe.
And it is pronounced Socorn, not Sockern.
I believe it is Socorn. Yep.
It is Socorn. Braden Hall from deep. No good. Rebound, Weddington. Over the Fields. Fields. Back to Weddington. Weddington lays it up and good. Hornets on a 6-0 run right now.
Fields done a good job penetrating there and caught Weddington cutting to the basket.
Good job by both guys. Good job by Weddington running the floor there, too.
Yeah.
Caden Hall with it. Turns, fires, short. Rebound, Fields. Ahead to Canes. Out top to Weddington. Weddington, ball fake. Gets to the rim. Pump fake, no good. Gets his own board. Goes back up, score it.
How about that, Coach?
Just like that, Phelps is back up 10.
Stuff in that stat sheet there.
And we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll keep this one right here. I want to thank all of our sponsors. El Torito Authentic Mexican Restaurant, TRW Vendor Market, Appalachian Chiropractic, MOLM Firearms, City Auto Care, Ryan, attorneys at law, Quality Metal Roofing, D&D Mart, Starters Bar and Restaurant, Giovanni's of Inez, Kermit and South Williamson, United Motorsports, L&M Mart, Punt Tires, A.O. Aunts, and Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supplies, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Waters Ford, Double Quick, Faith Diagnostics, United Medical Group, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Markham and Memorial and Associates, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, Willie Crace, Republican State Representative of the 95th District, proud supporter of all Mountain athletes, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, and Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Coleman out the hall. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Ethan Wolford. He gets it to field, or Weddington. Weddington and get it up to Canes. Back to Scorn, over the Fields. Fields drives, pull up, no good. Rebound batted around, out of bounds. Last touch by Betsy Layne. Brenda Smith says, good job, Hornets. Canes, the inbound, gets it in the Fields, back to Weddington. Hands it off the Fields, over to Scorn. Fields. Over to Weddington, 3 on the way, short. Rebound, Gerald. Caden Hall gets it ahead to Lance. Back to Hall. Off the Lance screen. Back to Lance. Lance swings it around to Coleman. Betsy Layne needs a bucket here to end this quarter. Tommy Coppage.
Yeah, they find themselves down by 10 here, so they definitely like to get a bucket headed into the fourth quarter.
Coleman drives, goes up strong, no good. Rebound. They're going to get a foul on Weddington as Lance hits a dead card.
I believe that may be Weddington's third, too. That is his third foul. So we'll keep an eye on that. Weddington heading into the fourth quarter will have 3 fouls.
Cooper Justice checks in for the Bobcats. Nice inbound play to Eli Gerald. He lays it up and in.
Absolutely nice find there under the basket.
Canes back to Weddington. Weddington to Fields. Fields out to Scorn. 3 on the way. Got it. John Scorn heating up.
Pair of 3 balls back to back there by Sikoran.
Coleman with a floater. Got it. Beautiful floater by Chandler Coleman. And Judy Griffith Fields, you're very welcome. She says, thank you, D&D, for the broadcast. We love doing it. Guys, at the end of 3, it's Phelps, 49, Betsy Layne, 40. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated Little Flower Clinic is happy to announce the expansion of our dental suites. We are pleased to welcome to our staff Dr. G.R. Baker, DMD. Dr. Baker is a native of Hazard, Kentucky. He graduated from the University of Louisville Dental School in 1989. Completed a pediatric dental mini residency under general anesthesia in an ambulatory surgery center at the University of Florida Dental School. And in 2010 was awarded a certificate of completion for parenteral conscious sedation in dentistry from the University of Kentucky. Dr. Baker's passion and work ethic make him a perfect fit for KMHA.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
And welcome back here to Belford, Kentucky, the 2026 Raymond Justice Classic. Phelps, 49, Betsy Layne, 40. Phelps looking for their 4th win in a row. Fourth quarter of action being brought to you by Ryan, attorneys at law. Rita Justice says, appreciate you, D&D. Fantastic job. We appreciate you tuning in and watching.
Appreciate that.
Coleman drives. Nice fake by Chandler Coleman. Can't get it to go. Rebound going to be batted out of bounds. Last touch by the Hornets.
That battle between Lance and Weddington has been fun to watch here today.
It sure has. Lance hands it off to Coleman. Coleman drives out to Gerald. Gerald steps through and he'll be fouled. So you got Chandler Coleman's a freshman, Eli Gerald's a freshman, and then you got Jax Johnson, who just came to Betsy Layne's a freshman. This Betsy Layne, this young group at Betsy Layne's going to be something to handle in the near future.
Is Johnson, is he ineligible now? Or
no, I think he got to play in one game. I think they're just working him in slow. Maybe, I don't know. It's just hard to say. When you come somewhere in mid-season, it's tough, you know?
Yeah, there's the paperwork involved and all that.
Right. Chandler Coleman playing really well here today. Fields to Canes. Back out top to Fields. Betsy Layne setting back in this 2-3 zone. They get it to Canes at the elbow. Canes over to Secorn. Secorn for 3 more. Got it. John Secorn is on fire. His third 3, guys. Pizza and Brew 3-point bucket in a row. Chandler Coleman walks into a 3. No good. Rebound Secorn. Secorn to bring it up for the Hornets. To Wolford. Fields from 3. No good. Gets his own rebound. Fields steps up. Score it. Nice job by Ethan Fields. John Secorn, where you been?
Yeah, he's hit 3 very timely threes here.
He sure has.
Second half.
Coleman back to Lance. Over to Hall. Braden Hall back to Coleman. Coleman, floater up, got it. Chandler Coleman with 13 in the game. Canes up ahead to Wolford. Back to Canes. Over to Fields. Back to Scorn. Phelps. Not in any hurry right now. They're up 10. 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. Weddington to Canes. Canes going to fire from 3. No good. Rebound Wolford. Wolford goes back up. No good. Rebound Gerald. Eli Gerald brings it up for the Bobcats. Finds Lance. Lance lays it up and in.
Basket by Ethan Lance.
And we got a full timeout on the floors. They take one. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And welcome back here to Belfry High School, where it's Betsy Layne 46, Phelps 54. Really good ball game here. It's second game of the Raymond Justice Classic. Fields back to scoring. Can he hit 4 in a row? Give it to him.
Sinks it.
Johnson Corn with his 4th. 3 Guys Pizza and Brew, 3-point bucket in a row, 4 in a row. Tommy Coppage on fire.
Yeah, 4 very big threes. Phelps really needed them, too, to pad this lead here.
Absolutely. Coleman steps through, finds Lance. Lance can't get it to go. Rebound Fields. Here's Fields with a nice pass to Canes. Canes lays it up and in.
How about that bounce pass there?
Had some English on it, too, didn't it? A little spin. Brayton Hall with a nice take. Might have been blocked by Scoring. Here's Weddington. Ahead to Wolford. Or no, that's Norman for 3. In and out. Rebound to Hall.
It seems like when the pace of the game picks up, it favors Phelps, no doubt about it.
It does. Chandler Coleman, the ever steady little point guard, puts it back in. Cuts the lead back to 9. Over to Fields. Fields looking to drive. Floater up, no good. Rebound Weddington, can't get it. Got his own, puts it back up and in.
He's done that 2 or 3 times today.
Here's Coleman. Coleman, floater up high off the glass. Got it. Chandler Coleman, my goodness, son. What a game he's had. Norman to Scorn. Scorn back to Norman. I like that he didn't force that one.
Yeah.
Fields, the Canes in the corner. Canes for 3. Got it! Andrew Canes with a 3 Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point bucket.
And Phelps starting to run away with this thing here in 4th quarter.
Coleman gets to the rim, rebound Weddington. Up ahead to Canes. Canes drives, going to be called for the charge.
That's a great job there by
Lance.
Ethan Lance to set himself up to draw that charge.
Absolutely it was. He stood right there and took it too. Didn't try to fall before the contact. Got Caden Hall checking in for Braden Hall. Here's Jax Johnson into the game for the Bobcats. Out to Chandler Coleman. Coleman. Back out top to Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Lance. Lance finds Caden Hall. Good pass. Hall can't get it to go. Rebound Weddington. Stolen away by Lance. Over to Coleman. Coleman floater high up in there. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch Phelps. It'll stay with Betsy Layne.
I'll tell you what, if Weddington don't get the rebound, he at least has got a fingertip on it. He goes for all of them.
He sure does. Gerald gets it into Coleman. To Lance. They get it to Caden Hall. Hall out to Johnson. Johnson drives, and he's blocked. Fields ahead of the pack. Canes. Canes by himself lays it up and in. I'll tell you what, Phelps has done a good job advancing the ball in transition today, too.
Done a great job looking up. Yeah. And they called a travel on that here.
So it'll be Phelps basketball. Canes to inbound it. Let's get in this 4th quarter brought to you by Ryan and Ryan Attorneys at Law. Fields has it. Over to Canes, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. As they take one, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Moore is here for you. Jim Moore is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And welcome back here to Belfry High School, where it's Phelps 66, Betsy Layne 50. And it seems like it wasn't a second ago. It was a 2-point ball game, Tommy Coppage.
Yeah, Phelps has got out running here in transition here in this late third and early fourth quarter.
Played well.
Jumped out to a 16-point lead here.
Going to be stolen away. It's Canyon Sloan. Sloan turns it over into the hands of Norman. Weddington goes up strong. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. And man, I don't know how many times he does that tonight either. He misses that first one, but he stays with it.
Yeah.
And he jumps quicker than what you'd think, I think he gets off the floor quick. He gets his first free throw. He'll have one more. And he makes them both. Here's Sloan. Canyon Sloan drives, and he's going to be fouled by Fields. Canyon Sloan got the line to shoot two. It looks like to me that Betsy Layne has tried to go maybe a little smaller, a little quicker, and get after the ball handlers a little bit here, try to create some turnovers. Sloan gets the first. He'll have one more.
Stay tuned. We'll have the nightcap here at the Raymond Justice Invitation. It'll be Hazard Bulldogs, the 14th region, against the home team here, the Belfry Pirates, Coach.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. That should be a good one. Two of the better players in the mountains in Seth Cottle, Brody Little. Carter Jude. I like the way Belfry plays. I got to watch Hazard the other night. Coach Casey Huff does a great job. They got a kid, Trace Kincaid, can shoot the cover off of it.
They're one of the best teams in the 14th region, right?
They are ranked second in the 14th region.
Behind Knott Central? Or
they get it over to Hall. To Johnson. Johnson for three. Got it. Jax Johnson.
13-point lead here, 40 seconds remain. Fields with it, and we got a foul out here just across midcourt. And that's a team's fifth foul, so that'll send Phelps to the line here. What was that, the fourth team foul?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought he
fourth.
said fifth.
No, I think he said fourth.
So the next one will actually send them to the line. Here's Secorn with it. Over on the wing to Weddington. Looks like Betsy Layne just content with letting them run the clock out here. Another nice game for Phelps Pirates and Mr. Tyler Weddington there.
Yeah, it sure was. He played great. Listen, hats off to Phelps. This is the third time they played Betsy Layne, third time they beat him, and each time has been by a little more. So, guys, we're going to jump out, tally up some stats, and we'll be right back with your post-game show brought to you by D&D Auto Mart right here on the D&D Sports Network, and we'll have your double-quick player of the game. And welcome back here to Belfry, Kentucky, to the Raymond Justice Classic 2026 edition. This post-game show being brought to you by D&D Auto Mart. Want to thank El Torito, TRW Vendor Market, Appalachian Chiropractic, Ammo Alley and Firearms, City Auto Care, Ryan Attorneys at Law, Quality Metal Roofing, D&D Auto Mart, Starters Bar and Restaurant, Giovanni's of Inez, Kermit South Williamson, United Motorsports, L&M Mart, Punk's Tires, A.O. Onks and Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Citizens Banks of Kentucky, Southside Buildings and Carport, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supplies, Southside Mall, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles, Bruce Walters Ford, Double Quick, Faith Diagnostics, United Medical Group, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Markham and Memorial and Associates, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, Willie Crace, vote Willie Crace, Republican representative of the 95th District. Proud supporter of all Floyd County athletes, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Tiffany Todd, Duncan Dentistry, and George Swain at State Farm Insurance. Guys, this is the D&D Auto Mart post-game show. Let's take a look at some stats here. First, for Betsy Layne, you had Chandler Coleman leading the way with 17 points, played well. Caden Hall, 6 points. Kenyon Sloan, 2. Ethan Lance, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Braden Hall, 10 points. Eli Gerald, 9 points. Jackson Johnson off the bench with 3 points. For Phelps, I had Braden Wilson with 3. Andrew Keynes, 14. Ethan Fields, 10. Reese Norman, 3. Johnson Corn with 4 big three-point buckets, giving him 12 points. Timely three-point buckets.
Yeah, they were. They come at a great time.
They sure did. Ethan Wolford with 3. And your double quick player of the game, going to number 30 from the Phelps Hornets, Tyler Whittington with 23 points. And by my statistics, I had him for 18 rebounds. I'm not sure if they're right or not. I mean, they're unofficial. I try to keep them on the fly, but I have Mr. Whittington for 23 and 18. Your final score here in this second game is Phelps 68, Betsy Layne 55. Guys, they got 36 minutes on the clock. We're going to jump out. We're going to try to get I don't know if we maybe can get an interview with Coach Raymond Justice, maybe Tyler Whittington up here on our other stream, but we'll be back on a new stream here in about 15